All right, everybody. Black Friday after Thanksgiving. We're going to do a little bit of stuff here. Let you guys know that there's a bunch of sales going on. Glenn with Rig Wrap has a big Black Friday sale starting this evening. Hooker's Terminal Tackle has a sale going on. We're trying to test out the new computer to see what how it all works out. Bass and More in Owensboro, Kentucky has a big sale going on. You guys need to jump in there, especially if you're local in the area, and see Jim and Sheila and Brandon get fixed up on some new tackle and stuff. Whisker Sticks LED lights, they have a big sale going on. Get a hold of Tim. He will hook you up with the stuff that you need. Warrior Cat Rods got a big sale going on with their rods and tackle. Rig Wrap has a big sale going on. Like I said, Big Cat Fever Rods has a sale going on. You guys need to support these guys. Some of these are sponsors on our show normally. Some of them are not, but it doesn't make any difference. We've got a big show coming up. Going to be our 200th show is coming up in about 3 weeks, and we have got a bunch of stuff to talk about on that. And next week, Doc is off for a couple days, and we're going to do a special show. Doc and I are going to tell you about all the sponsors and stuff that's going on there. We've got people calling in. We got messages from a bank rod holder company today that wants to be a part of it. Everybody's going to help us celebrate our 200th Monday night show. We appreciate that very much. We're going to be giving away fishing rods, as in more than one, as in more than two. These are going to be a big deal, so you guys need to be paying attention to that. We're going to have tackle assortments from companies, and we're not going to get into that until we do the other show, but some of these guys are stepping up, and they're going to give us tackle to give to our viewers to help us celebrate. We're going to have packages from Rig Wrap and stuff from Crusher Marine, just tons and tons of stuff. Some of them you've seen lots of times on our show being talked about. Others you have not seen before. But regardless, we're going to set it up to where Cindy and Doc and I will help you figure out how to get in. We're going to give away stuff on the live chat. We're going to give away stuff like we always do where you sign up, and we're going to spin the wheel. We are also going to have a giveaway for YouTube listeners. So if you're not able to watch the show live, we will have a special deal set up where you can get involved, and just viewers from YouTube, people can't watch live, will be able to enter this. Now, you won't be able to enter both, so don't let these guys have a fair shot too, but we're going to do this. Whisker Sticks, 15% off. Thank you, Tim. We appreciate that. Hey, Danny Cal, how you doing? Swamp Diver Outdoors is watching us. Pretty good for a Friday when everybody's supposed to be shopping. But we wanted to test this computer out. We had some problems, and we had some problems last Monday night. Come to find out, my microphone that I've used for a long time is giving us problems, so we're going to have to do something with that and get it straightened out. But I've come up with a little fix for a problem that I have, and I wanted to show you guys this. I know tips are kind of Doc's deal, but this is something that works out for me. These are Plano boxes. Plano boxes do not sponsor us in any way, shape, or form. These are the 415s. I love these boxes. They're big, they're deep, they're roomy. You can get a lot of stuff in them. There's plenty of places for dividers. For what we do, they work out really well. We use them for all kinds of stuff. Here's the small one that has, I don't know how much of this you guys can see in there, but we got the swivels. We got three-way swivels. We got regular swivels. We got big ones. We got little ones. We got snaps in them. We got rattles. We got our demon dragons in them. We have glass beads in there to keep your knots protected. The problem that I have is when you are traveling down the road, or when you're in the boat and you've got waves that hit the bottom of the boat and they vibrate a little bit, the dividers, they pop up, and then all your swivels slide together, and your snaps and your glass beads, and they're all piled up together. And if that's what's the sense of separating them if it's not going to stay separated? So what I do is I have several of these boxes. I get them at Walmart, have them shipped direct to us. And I set one of them up. As you've seen the other one, this one is a box that we keep our tadpole weights in. Now, these don't bounce around like that. These tadpole weights are designed for when you're drifting behind your offshore tackle planer boards. The water forces it down, and when a fish hits where your bait is here in the back, it drags it up to the front, and you just pull them up. The weight's not bothering. These come anywhere from 1 to 4 ounces. They're amazing deal for drifting when you're dragging baits on lakes and rivers and stuff. They work extremely well. But as you can see, there's different sizes. The 4 ounce is a lot bigger than the 1 ounce. So you divide them up to where you can separate them to 1, 2, 3, 4. And we've got drift sticks down there and some other stuff. My problem is with the little stuff, when you separate them, they don't stay separated. So what you do is you take Gorilla Glue or silicone or any other glue that you choose. I like the Gorilla Glue. And you set that box up where all the compartments are and where you want them. And then you glue the bottom edge of that in there and let it sit overnight, and that stuff will quit sliding around back and forth. It works with Plano boxes. It works with any other kind of plastic box that you might use. You don't have to use Plano. They all got dividers, and they all raise up, and all that stuff slides underneath all of them. I don't care what brand it is. But if you use these boxes as much as we do, that will keep you from getting all your stuff that you've separated out and mixed up again and being mad when you go to tie up a rig because you got all the stuff piled up. You got to sort it all out again. So just something that might help you guys out. It works really well for us. On our 200th show, it's just not about giveaways. I wanted to let you know that Kevin is going to be with us and Clint Gisling. These are the guys that met on the riverbank. Clint was docking his boat out, and Kevin was sitting there fishing, and they decided they was going to fish together. And Kevin had never been in a boat before, never fished on the Missouri River before. They went out, fished together, caught a 92-pound fish. Just a great story. A couple of super nice guys. This is going to be a really good show. You guys are going to want to hear this story. Kevin, I've talked to him on the phone a couple of times. Just a really nice guy. Clint's a really good friend of mine. So it's going to be an exciting show, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to spin a rig wrap wheel, boys and girls. We're going to spin that wheel. We're going to give away, this may be, and I'm sure that it already is, the largest giveaway that we've ever done on Catfish Weekly. We're talking about thousands of dollars worth of stuff. People are stepping up and donating stuff for us to give away on this show. Some of them have been longtime sponsors of us. Sometimes some of them have not been, but have donated stuff before, and some of them are just sending messages and calling saying, "Hey, I want to help you guys out for your 200 show giveaway." We appreciate that very much. It means a lot to us that these guys will step up and do this for us. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to, Doc is off for a couple days next week, and one day next week when he's off, we're going to do a little show one night and tell about all the sponsors. We're going to tell what they're donating, and there'll be some more add-on after that probably. We're going to tell what the prizes are, and we're going to go over how you go about winning them. So in the meantime, Monday night, we'll have our regular scheduled show, and we're going to be giving away stuff on it. So you want to be sure to tune in on that, but you do need to go to the post that is made on the Catfish Weekly Facebook page, find the one that tells about next week's show, and get in on the drawing on that post as you do every week. It's just so much easier if you do it that way. By the way, you guys that tried to watch the show, the test a while ago, the problem we was having last Monday and this week, I guess my microphone that I've been using for a long time finally gave up the ghost. So we put it by the wayside, and I grabbed my headset, and this new computer didn't have the drivers downloaded, so we had to do that, and that's why it took a little while to get back to you. But I wanted to let everybody know about all the sales that's going on. And I know I missed some. I know that there's probably a bunch of other guys out there. These are the ones that I'm familiar with, and these guys that help us a lot. So you need to help those guys out and get on there and buy some of your tackle from these sponsors and people that help us on our shows. Makes it so much better when we support them, because they do so much for us, and I know that they would appreciate it. And you guys that happen to be at Bass and More, just tell old Brandon and get out there on a cooker, because we're ready to eat, and we'll be down there before long, and he can cook us up some grub. It was really awesome. Get Slimed Outdoors cleaned 100 scales out of his tackle bag. That sounds like a blast. I tell you what I do with that. When they get bad, we keep our planer boards and stuff in big bags and stuff. And the easiest way to do that is get the vacuum sweeper out and stick that shop back down in there and suck all that stuff out, turn them inside out, wash them out real good, let them dry. You're ready to go again. That's how we do it. Seems to work out all right. I don't think we have anything else we need to go over. Just wanted to make sure that the computer worked, and I'm glad you guys stopped in to spend a little bit of your Friday afternoon with us. I hope you're all not out there spending too much money, but be sure to tune in Monday night. Be a great show, and remember, the 11th will be our 200th show. You want to make sure that you're paying attention for that. Thank all the people that's helping us out. It means a lot to us. See you Monday night.